What's up, guys? It is Maxwell with the highlights of another Warworlds war. So let's check it out. We were facing Os Jaks, who are a Brazilian fair play clan. Apparently they are participating in the MCWL, but as you can see they didn't stand a chance versus us. Defensive shout out to myself for remaining 0 start. As you can see, they somehow did not use 3 of their attacks. On our side of the map, we've got some 11 vs 11 action that is going to be in the end of the video, as you guys are probably used to by now. With my videos, we've got 10v10 action, we've got some awesome 10v11 hits, but first, let's start off with some 9v9 over here, as we have got Guapo coming in. Big shout out to Guapo for getting a fresh 6-pack this war, so very well done to him. Both of his attacks stoned hobo, so sort of pulling a CC, as you could say over here in Wales. And yeah, he's using the CC carried troop composition as well, just wizards, hawks, and golems. And then of course the 3 spells: jump, 1 rage, 1 heal. And yeah, so as you can see, he's setting a very nice funnel. This air defense being tucked in here actually really helps him out, because that way it will not directly get targeted by the troops. Heavy on the wizards here at 3 o'clock, which is a smart choice again, because the funnel is a little bit tougher over here. Everything moving into the middle of the base. These 3 wizards still doing work. They are going to be grabbing 1 more air defense, and that is just going to further improve the pathing. Here goes the second jump spell. Has already taken out the defensive clan castle, has taken out both enemy heroes once Queen is finished with enemy BK here. Quite unfortunate that he locks onto her, because that way she's going to have to pop ability sort of early. But anyways, he's coming in with the Hawks as his king is still tanking. We've got only pretty much the 2 compartments left to clear here. And the golem over at top is also still doing work with the tanking. Expo is distracted on the king, so his hawks have pretty much a free shot, except this Tesla and Wiz Tower. The bowlers are still doing work, and yeah, this base absolutely smashed. So great job to Guapo. And the other 2 Eternal 9 attacks that we are going to be watching are air attacks, I believe. First up, we've got PZ coming in with the fresh triple. PZ also dropping the 6-pack this war, so very well done to her as well, of course. And yeah, she's doing a TDH variation, of course. PZ oftentimes also with the TDH, we see her pretty much using just the TDH. Yeah, definitely a very powerful attack strategy. And once again, I am actually not updated on TDH's streak, but we're gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to ask him later again today. But he's definitely way past 60 now, still hasn't failed, and we're gonna have an attack of him coming up. But anyways, let's see. PZ has taken out the enemy queen here first. Gonna get herself a wizard tower and then use king and wizards to set the funnel on the other side. Quite unfortunate that the king is stepping away, because this way she's going to have to wait on the wall breakers. This is of course a fresh hit, so she did not know about those Teslas. Just decides to send in some wall breakers through the rage spell of Queen here, and hope that Queen is going to reroute for the expo after she gets the archer tower down. Luckily BK smacks down the Tesla over there, so after Queen has gotten herself the Tesla, she's definitely gonna step in here. For the expo, she still has 4 wall breakers left, so she's gonna be using those. The clan castle is gonna come out soon. The wall breakers are probably gonna lure that. Yeah, there we go. It is the classical, no, not the classical baby CC. We've got some goblins in there, so 2 Valks, 4 gobs, and the baby dragon. Double poisons it down, so no worries whatsoever. Still inside the rage spell as well. And she's going to make her way deeper into this base. Has 1 rage spell left at this point, and 4 air defenses, so maybe you're saying, well, it's going to be tough, but no, TDH is definitely able to overwhelm air defenses. Wizard towers are actually a bigger threat with his attack than air defenses are. And the queen is going to get herself a wizard tower. And here comes PZ with the lalo. Starts off with the level 4 hound right away. Level 2 hound actually reaches the first air defense first, though. She has the minions down. She's going to be able to one-shot this wizard tower, no problem whatsoever. The hounds are flying onto the second air defense. Queen is now stuck on the wall, but she has gotten more than enough value out of this base. She actually did use the rage spell on the lalo portion here, not for the queen. And yeah, those loots that are being sent in backend are so valuable. They are going to be able to take out the last air defense, and that is going to be all she wrote for base number 27, fresh wrecked by Princess Zara, so very well done to her. Let's move on to one more Town 9 attack. And that one is going to come by TDH himself, actually, who is now up to, I believe, a 64 streak. It might also be 66, I'm not quite sure. Either 64 or 66. Perfect Town Hall 9 attacks in a row, not failed once. So that is amazing. I think we're gonna have to feature him every recap now if he doesn't fail. Because it's definitely pretty awesome. We're gonna have to continue it. We're gonna have to see how long he can do this. Once again, this is a fresh hit. Did already take out a Troll Tesla over at 12. TDH only uses 12 loons, so some of you may say, well, it sort of hurts a bit to have Troll Teslas, because if you only have 12 loons anyways, that's sort of tough. But he's not worried. He's going to use the loon on the Troll Tesla. So as you can see, he's already setting up the pathing for his TDH attack here. He's going to take out the Queen with his minions for this attack. Use a Rage Spell for Queen just to be able to improve her damage here and sort of get her going through all these storages, and also the Lava Hound coming out. And on a second thought, he may actually still get the Queen with his Queen as he opened up this compartment over here. I'm kind of curious to seeing where he's going to use his 3 last Wall Breakers, but the Queen is definitely going to step in this compartment and I guess get enemy Queen out of the way. I thought he was setting up the pathing here for his Lalunian behind the sweepers, but TDH fooled me. That's what he likes to do. But anyways, he's going to be using another Rage Spell probably soon. Once Queen engages with enemy Queen here, but we'll see. I have been wrong before, so I'm going to be careful on predictions. Yeah, but there goes a Poison Spell. There goes a Rage Spell for the enemy Queen. And he still has the 3 Wall Breakers, so where is he going to be using those? He definitely hopes he's going to get the Expo out of the way now. Expos are, of course, quite pesky, and yes, there they go, the Wall Breakers. They are going to be moving in and opening this compartment, so the Queen actually going a different way here, or he's making his Queen go a different way than what I initially thought. But let's see, he's coming in with his Loons and the first Hound, the second Hound, and the minions right behind as well. Of course, still has 4 loons in the back at this point. He's going to be using a Rage Spell on the Lalo. Still has 1 more Rage Spell left, which he's either going to swag or also use on the Lalo. Yes, there we go, also uses it on the Lalo. The Hounds actually got in front there and did not tank the Wizard Tower anymore, so that was unfortunate a little bit. But yeah, his minions overwhelming those air defenses. That looks beautiful in this space, of course, also absolutely wrecked, so very well done to TDH. As usual, swag Queen ability this time, and let's move on to 10 versus 10 action. Only one 10 versus 10 triple this time around, but we are going to have some 11 versus 11 action, so guys, it's all good. Cypher coming in for this one. With the very sweet bowler bounces here onto the Wizard Tower, so you definitely don't want to place your gold storage over there. The Baby Dragon is actually going to finish the job as far as taking out that Wizard Tower goes. We've got Queen stepping in. BK is going to be raged up here. Here come the Wall Breakers to open up this section of the wall to help the Queen get in and, of course, get some value for her suicide mission. There goes the ability. Maybe could have used some tanking. He wanted to get this Inferno Tower out of the way, but did not quite get the ideal value here for the Lalo. But at least he has got a Skeleton Trap triggered, and that was a ground Skelly Trap, so that's good news. That's not going to harm his Lalo. He goes in with a double finger drop on the Lava Hound, so that's interesting. Third Lava Hound's going to come in from 2 o'clock over there. And then we've got some haste spells right away for the balloons. Another haste spell, gonna wait on the rage actually, and the Skelly spell for Queen. He's gonna rage over the Inferno Tower. Queen actually standing in the perfect location to get Skellied down, and that is what is going to happen, of course. More loons coming in over at the top. Here goes the free spell. Another haste, and he's got the heal down as well already. And yeah, that's gonna seal the deal for this base. Good pathing into that Inferno Tower. The loons are gonna one-shot it actually. And then 2 Wizard Towers left, not going to be able to stop this attack as we still have a Lava Hound left alive. The Loons are going to survive that Wizard Tower, and that is going to be GG for this base. Very well done to Cypher. And then we've got 10 to 11 action, guys. Couple of 10 versus 11 fresh hits. This one by Grey Worm, aka I Love Puppies, one of the greatest accounts name ever inside Clash of Clans. And yeah, he, as I already mentioned, took out this base with a fresh hit. So quite some action on the 11s this war. We're gonna have 3 attacks on the 11s to watch, guys, so that's interesting. It's quite a switch up from your A1 usual recap, so I guess that's good sometimes as well. He's gonna start off with double haste loons, then he's got 5 earthquakes, so interesting spell composition for this attack as well, guys. Maybe something creative and new that you can also pick up from, learn from, I don't know. But let's see, he's going to be able to snipe off some buildings after his hasted loons, of course. That is, yeah, most of the time the purpose, along with setting up pathing for his other troops, of course. He still has 2 baby dragons. He reckons the town hall dive is sort of easy for this one, so he only has 2 golems, some bowlers, and then he has 2 back-end baby dragons. Here come the surgical earthquakes that are quaking open the path for the Eagle Artillery. 1 earthquake still left in the back. That is, of course, going to be used on the Town Hall, as he has not damaged that yet. Has the poison spell down. So quite a few little spells in this attack. Usually we see people who say you can only use big spells. You only can use 2 little spells, and other than that, in 10v11 attacks, you can't use little spells. Big spells are way more valuable, and Gray over here proving that that is definitely not the truth. Because with so many little spells, and I believe only 2 or 3 big spells here, he is absolutely crushing the space. His kill squad in the middle actually probably did way better than he expected. Already got pretty much a 50% there, breaking through a wall. Still has the queen ability, so they would have already been able to wrap up the 50, but he still has the 2 baby dragons, and then also some Valkyries actually to pick up percentage. So those 2 Valkyries that you saw, they were not to be sent into the core, they were to pick up some extra percent around the outside, and the ground skeleton trap is definitely not gonna stop a Valkyrie, as it is able to one-shot it. And Gray ending up with 66% on base number 4. Very nicely done. And then we have Chris coming in for a fresh hit as well. He using dragons with a Gobo kill squad. Actually, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, just had to sort something real quick. Let's watch this attack by Chris here with the very cute level 3 baby dragon. I just thought the wings of that baby dragon, they definitely look strange, and that is, of course, because it's not maxed out. So Chris, get those baby dragons upgrade. But no, just kidding. He's gonna start off with 1 golem and then both his heroes to set up the pathing here. Breaks open one of these compartments. Goal, of course, is to not lure out the clan castle and get 1 or 2 air defenses out of the way for this base. He's definitely gonna get 1, as the queen locks right onto that. The enemy heroes are sort of far away here, which is actually nice for him, because that way his heroes have not gotten distracted yet. Enemy queen is attempting to do funny stuff now, but has gotten quite some value already for his heroes. 21%, and the queen is going to take out enemy BK, or almost take him out, which can definitely also help. And then we go in with the dragons here. We've got a mini Lalo as well, just to snipe off these exposed defenses and take out 1 air defense if at all possible. He has an earthquake as well. There goes a rage spell for the Lalo. They are sort of creating the pathing for the dragons. Has some minions down. Now he really wants his dragons to swing into the base, which is what they will do. A heal spell is almost completely gonna negotiate the Eagle Artillery shots, and the dragons make their way right onto the town hall. They have taken out enemy queen. Here goes a rage spell on top of the town hall. It's already at 46%. Dragons now sort of low health, but 3 dragons on the town hall. With only an Inferno Tower left on them, they are going to be able to breathe that down relatively quickly. So, yeah, very nice job to Chris as well with the fresh hit on base number 3, and that leaves us left with 1 attack inside this recap, and we're going to get to that now. And guys, the last attack for this recap is, of course, going to come on number 1. It is going to be yours truly on this base. Once again with Suicide Heroes Lalo picking up a 3-star on a town 11. And as you can see, pretty funny, these mortars here exposed. We had been hitting this base prior to my attack. 10 versus 11, I had 1 Valkyrie to help sort of create the funnel for the Suicide Heroes. I actually placed my queen 1 tile too far down, and that ended up costing me this air defense here, which the queen ended up not getting down. But I got 2 wizard towers for my troubles, so that was okay as well. And other than that, I thought it had pretty good pathing. Obviously, another defensive Lava Hound, so Yeah, whenever you can find those bases with sort of solid pathing and defensive lava hounds, very nice to be able to hit them. 11 versus 11. I had 3 lava hounds for this one, and then just a whole host of balloons. Warden's Head to Air, of course, 2 rage, 2 skelly for the queen kill. Actually decided to place those relatively early, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Warden ability, Rage Spell right in the core of this base. Heal Spell right after, as one of the Inferno Towers was down. 5 Inferno Beams are not going to be able to keep all my loons from being healed up, so that's why I used it there. The air defense was fragged by the queen, as you can see, so the Grandmaster Flash was actually able to snipe that down from a distance, as you can see. Boom, there we go. Good job to the Grand Warden, and then yeah, not enough DPS left in the base to stop all of my balloons from taking this one down. So yeah, worked out nicely. We actually had this base 1 start prior to me attacking it, which was, I believe this attack was the last attack in war for us, actually. So yeah, a bunch of skeletons survived as well, so definitely felt good. It's actually my second 11 vs 11 3-star this week. Pulled one off inside the German midweek league as well. In case you guys have missed that, I'm gonna link that down below once again, below this video. The commentary is in German for that, but if you want to watch another 11 vs 11 3-star by yours truly, that's gonna be in the video. So yeah, felt good. 84 stars. I believe our 11s did go perfect. Oh no, we had one 11 vs 11 attack by Red that did not go in. But the other 5 attacks did all end up being 3 stars. Only one 10v10 triple, so we left some 10s on the board, but still solid performance by us. And yeah, an off war for Os Jaks. They didn't even hit Lee's base over here. So interesting stuff. But anyways, guys, some highlights from the whales. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until the next one, I will see you all later. Peace out.